Hello everyone, and we are going to be looking again at the Atlantic and how some of these disturbances could form into Nana and Omar. However, before we could get into the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. Right now we are currently looking at the 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. As you can see, we have 4 different disturbances, including we have disturbance 1 and disturbance 2, both a red chance. This is a 70% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days for disturbance 2. And we also do have disturbance 1 at an 80% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days. Disturbance 1 does have some impacts coming for Mexico, and disturbance 2 currently has no impacts for the U.S. at this point. We also do have disturbance 3 and disturbance 4. Disturbance 4 has a 10% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days. And disturbance 3 has a 30% chance of a cyclone formation in 5 days. So after these 2 disturbances do weaken, we already have 2 new disturbances behind these. So definitely the Atlantic hurricane season is getting pretty active now. Here's the current Saharan air layer. As you can see, it's weakening over here near the Caribbean. So we're going to have lesser dry air, meaning tropical disturbance 1 definitely has a better chance of strengthening. Tropical disturbance 2 also does have a pretty good chance of strengthening here in the next few days, as you don't have much dry air. But once you get over here past the northeast, you do have a bunch of dry air over there. So if it does go over there and decides to make impacts on portions of Canada, definitely will weaken very fast over there. However, we have disturbance 1. The dry air is really starting to weaken right over there in the Caribbean. That's going to definitely strengthen a bit. Wind shear will also be a little bit of a threat. Most wind shear is going to be below this storm, so this definitely does have a better chance of strengthening. We still have very warm waters, especially over here by Cuba. We still have very warm waters over there that could strengthen tropical disturbance 1. And as you can see, we still have those tropical waves over here where no dry air is possible, right in that kind of region. Most of the dry air is going to be north of this area. Let's look at Invest 90L. As you can see, it looks like it is going to be making no impacts at all. Maybe some little coastal impacts over here near the Carolinas and Virginia, but really not anything too bad here. Maybe an increased rip current risk, but that's pretty much it for this Invest 90L. As you can see, it's mostly going to be going out to sea and then making no impacts on Canada whatsoever or the U.S. It could also form into a tropical storm. As you can see, here's the model intensity guidance. We do have a couple models going up into a tropical storm strength, but most of them are below a tropical depression strength right there. Now let's talk about Invest 99L that will be heading towards the Mexico area. As you can see, most of them do have it going into the Mexico area and then into the Pacific. We do have a couple, though, going into the Mexico area and then going back into the Gulf, maybe strengthening, and then maybe making impacts on the U.S. That'll be unlikely at this point, but definitely it is possible here. We do have currently no models showing that, but it definitely is possible. That's why we need to keep an eye on the system. We still will see impacts on Mexico. Here's why we really need to keep an eye on that. We have one model going up to a major hurricane, Category 3 hurricane. We also do have one going up to a Category 4 hurricane. That was the last model that was right with Laura. About a week out, we saw a Category 4 showing from this model right there. So definitely a major hurricane cannot be ruled out at this time. Definitely unlikely at this point. But most likely we will see a tropical storm, but not a Category 1 hurricane is gonna be likely right now. If you did enjoy the forecast, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you are new and turn on post notifications so you won't miss a single upload or live stream. Also, make sure to share this video with any friends or family that may be impacted by either of these disturbances or wants a forecast on the latest tropics. But anyways, stay safe.